Today we are going to solve the paper 1 9700 October November 2023 from question number 21 to 40. And question number 21 is how many copies of each DNA molecule will be found in a cell at the start of the stage of the mitotic cell cycle shown. So at the start of this mitotic cycle, there will be the one copy, and at the cytokinesis, there will be the two copies of it because they are not completely separated at that time. So according to this, B is the correct option. Now, question number 22, one characteristic of DNA is that it is a universal genetic code. So what is meant by a universal genetic code? All living organisms use the same triplet code for amino acids. This is the correct statement. All DNA triplet codes for a different amino acid? No, we are talking about universal genetic code. Not all DNA triplets code for an amino acids. This statement is also not correct. All living organisms contain the same four nucleic acids. It can be the correct option, but you can say we are talking about universal genetic code, so only A is the correct option in this regards. Now I would like to move towards the question number 23, and question number 23 is, which statement about messenger RNA is correct? It is a polymer made of nucleotides all joined with hydrogen bond. No, they are not joined with hydrogen bonds. Each nucleotide subunit contains the sugar ribose. Yes, it can be the correct statement. It always has an equal proportion of adenine and uracil. No, they don't have equal proportion. The messenger RNA sequence is identical to the template strand. Template strand, not template strand, complementary strand. So statement is not correct. Only the B statement is correct. So B is the correct option. Question number 24. And in question number 24, you can see the diagram shows part of the process of translation. Translation, and Z is the transfer RNA. X is the anticodon. Y is codon, and it is messenger RNA. Okay, so according to this information, Z is transfer RNA. So Z is transfer RNA, messenger, and then Y is codon, and X is anticodon. So according to this, the B is the correct option. Next question, 25. Question number 25. The DNA triplets of genes are translated as amino acids or stop signals during protein synthesis. The table shows some of these triplets. You can see the different DNA triplets: ATA, ATG, ACA, ACG, ATC, ACC, adenine, thymine, adenine, or tyrosine, tyrosine, cysteine, cysteine. So ATC will convert in this, and it will convert into ATC, and then which could be the effect of one subunit mutation in a triplet coding for tyrosine. The triplet is translated as cysteine. This is the correct statement. Then second triplet is translated as tryptophan. No, it is not translated. as tryptophan. The triplet is translated as tyrosine. Yes, they are translated as tyrosine. Translation stops at the triplet. So translation stops at ATC stop signal. So this is the correct statement. So according to these three correct statements, the option C is the correct option. Now, question number 26. And you can see in question number 26, which row identifies cells with plasmodesmata? And you know the plasmodesmata is actually the connection between the cell walls. Phloem sieve tube element and companion cells. Both of they have the plasmodesmata in their walls. And then xylem vessels don't have cytoplasm, so it don't have plasmodesmata. So according to this, B is the correct option. Question number 27. And you can see in question number 27, which statements about the apoplast and symplastic pathways are correct? In the apoplast pathway, water molecules move through free spaces in the cellulose cell walls of the plant root. So it is correct. In the symplastic pathway, water molecules diffuse through the cytoplasm and plasmodesmata of cells. Yes, this is also correct. These are the definitions. This is apoplast and this is symplast. Both are the definitions. Okay, then water molecules traveling through plant tissues move by mass flow along the apoplast pathway. Again, this statement is true. The Casparian strip blocks the symplastic pathway and forces all water molecules to enter the cytoplasm of endodermal cells. No, Casparian strip blocks the apoplast pathway. So this is not the correct statement. So according to this information, the B is the correct option. Question number 28, where does water evaporates from during transpiration? This is fact that water is transpired through mesophyll cell walls. So A, B, and D are the incorrect options. Question number 29. And in question number 29, you can see three diagrams. The diagram shows the outline of three xerophytic leaves of the same type in three different conditions, P, R, and S. And layer S, layer Y, and layer Y, both in different positions and in different shapes. In P, you can see the leaves is in turgid condition. It is very straight and it is turgid. And R, you can say it is shrinking. It has very low concentration of water. And layer Y is, you can say, in between the P and R. So in shape, so which description of the water potential of the cells in layer Y is correct? Water potential of the cells in layer Y is higher than RNS, lower than PNS, and lower than P. Higher than RNS. P is higher than RNS, higher, and lower than PNS. R is lower than, yes, it is in between. Second, at third number, between, and it is at second number. So according to this, A is the correct option. Next. Question number 30. Question number 30. Diagram is shown. Transverse section of the leaf of a species of grass. The grass is specially adapted to grow in a dry habitat, which row correctly explain how the features help the grass to grow in the habitat. You can see the leaf is curled. The grass leaf is curled, and due to its curl, you can say the water's molecules are trapped inside. The water molecules are trapped inside, and which row correctly explain how the features help the grass to grow in this habitat where there is low water. So hair-like structures and leaf structure, uh, both of they will increase the internal humidity because the stomatas are sunken and hidden. So due to which water molecules are trapped over here, due to this reason, they will increase the internal humidity. So according to this, the answer C is the correct answer. Question number 31. And question number 31 is, which statement supports the history of active loading of sucrose into companion cells? The pH decreases in the cell wall of the companion cells compared with the cytoplasm. The pH decreases as hydrogen ions are transferred from the cytoplasm into the companion cell wall, due to which the pH of the cell wall is decreased. So A is the correct option in this case. Question number 32. Which properties of water are essential for its role in the transport of blood in mammals? High latent heat of vaporization. Yes, it is required. High heat of vaporization is required because it helps. uh, Solvent for polar substance, because it can dissolve many substance into it. So according to this, the question answer for this question number 32 is B. So high latent heat of vaporization is not required, and solvent for it can act as solvent for many polar substance. So B is the correct option in this case. Next question. 33. Question number 33 is, the diagram shows some of the events that happen between the plasma and the red blood cells in the circulatory system. And here you can say at 1, carbon dioxide, it will enter into the red blood cell, and there will be with the water, when it combines this water, there is the formation of carbonic acid, and then carbonic acid breaks down into the hydrogen carbonate ions and hydrogen ions. So they will go out as well from the red blood cell into the plasma. So to compensate this, chloride ions will also move. What do the number 1, 2, 3, and 4 represent? So in this way, you can say at number 1 is carbon dioxide, number 2 is hydrogen carbonate ions, and number 3 are hydrogen ions, and at number 4 are chloride ions. So B is the correct option in question number 33. Now I would like to move towards the question number 34. And here in question number 34, you can see the diagram shows the walls in the heart when viewed in cross section from the above at different stages in the cardiac cycle. Which stage in the cardiac cycle are shown? I think at the diagram number 1, you can see semilunar walls are closed. Semilunar walls are closed. It means the atrioventricular walls are open at this time, and due to which there is diastole in diagram 1 in the ventricles. So blood is entering and pressure is high over there. And in atrioventricular wall in diagram 2, you can see that atrioventricular walls are uh, closed. So semilunar walls are open at that time. So in this way, there is ventricular systole. So A option is the correct option. And you know, these walls stop the backward flow of the blood in both cases. Next question. Where are squamous epithelial cell found in the human gas exchange system? Human gas exchange system and trachea. Yes, they are present in trachea. They are, they are not present in trachea. They are present only in alveolus. In trachea and bronchus, they are present ciliated epithelial cells. Ciliated epithelial cells are present in trachea and bronchus. So according to this, D is the correct option. Question number 36. Which statement about gas exchange between air in the alveoli and blood in the pulmonary capillaries is correct? The oxygen concentration in the capillaries leaving the pulmonary artery is higher. Pulmonary artery contains deoxygenated blood. Deoxygenated blood. So this statement is incorrect. Gases must diffuse across the epithelium of the pulmonary capillaries and the endothelium of the alveoli. Endothelium is only related with the blood vessels. Blood vessels. So B statements also incorrect. The elastic fibers in the alveoli wall allow the alveoli to expand to increase the surface area available for diffusion into the pulmonary capillaries. Yes, it happens. It is the correct statement. Breathing out reduces the carbon dioxide concentration gradient between the blood and in the pulmonary capillary and the air in the alveoli. No, it not reduces, it increases. So this statement is also not correct. Only C is the correct statement. Question number 37. Question number 37 is, the average thickness for some structures in the human respiratory system are shown. Human cell membrane is 5, cytoplasm of alveolar cell is 190, and cytoplasm of capillary cell wall is 90. Tissues between alveolar wall and capillary wall is 300. A molecule of oxygen is in the alveolar wall space next to the wall of the alveolus. What is the shortest distance that the molecule needs to diffuse from its current position to the hemoglobin that completely fills the red blood cells in the nearest capillary? It means, first of all, there will be the this will be the alveolar wall, then capillary wall, and there will be the red blood cell. So there will be the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 membranes. So 5 multiplied by 5, it will be 25. And when we will add all these 25, 190, 90, and 300, there will be the total of 605. there will be the total of 605. So C is the correct option in this case. Next question is question number 38. And in question number 38, the statements refers to the disease tuberculosis. The pathogen we are talking about tuberculosis. The pathogen is not accessible to the immune system. We are talking about antibiotics and bacteria. You know, the bacterial pathogen reproduces slowly. Yes, it reproduces slowly. Statement is correct. Pathogen is not very sensitive to antibiotics. Resistance can be produced. So this statement is also correct. So according to this, which statement explains why antibiotic treatment for take a long time? So this is the reason that antibiotics takes a long time. Sometimes bacterial pathogens reproduce very slowly, and sometimes they produce resistance against the antibiotics. So D is the correct option. Question number 39. Question number 39 is again related with the diseases. The average size of some pathogens are shown. Pathogen is HIV particle. HIV particle, it means a human immune virus. We are talking about immune and virus. You can say Mycobacterium tuberculosis, bacteria, and Plasmodium malaria and cholera. So average size in nanometer. We will divide all these by 1000. So answer, one type of air filter has been, so only it will be the largest, has been shown to effective at preventing any pathogens of 1 micrometer of larger from entering the air system of the room based on their size and mode of transmission. Which disease would the air filter prevent from entering the air system of a room? So according to this, only tuberculosis, and D is its correct answer. Question number 40. And question number 40 is, a successful vaccination program provides a level of immunity where the majority of population is protected. There are several factors that can affect the success of a vaccination program. Which row correctly shows the factors that can affect the success of a vaccination program? Yes. So frequent mutation of the pathogen. Yes, it affects the, yes, it affects the mutation can affect the vaccination success of a vaccination program. Mutation can occur again and again. For every time there can be the new vaccination for that new mutant variety. Vaccination from 8 weeks old. No, I think it do not affect. Pathogens is able to invade T cells. Yes, invasion can be harmful. So it can affect the success of a vaccination program. So this statement is also correct, and it does not. Booster vaccinations needed frequently. Yes, it also affects the vaccination program because nobody knows which one needs the first dose and which person is required the booster dose of that medicine. So according to this, there B is the correct option in this case. Now the video is completed. Please like, share, and subscribe my channel. And thank you so much, everyone.